Forever. Dog.
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom,
you end up with a sloppy seconds.
Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536-9180. 213-536-9180. Oh, he's on the move. Our email is sloppysecondspod@gmail.com. And now, on with the show. Are you ready for some sloppy seconds, you stupid little fucks, you nasty little fucks, you dirty little fucks, you stupid fucking fucks? Hi, I'm Meatball, and that's Big Dipper, and welcome to Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball.
Hello, I am here.
Hello, I'm here today for this episode. I've made it. I've arrived. I would like to apologize for the Tuesday episode.
I would like to apologize also.
I thought that I was going to be fine and ready to record, but turns out, even though I napped, I think it's like a 2-day hangover situation. Like, I feel like I needed to fully have a full night's rest. And I'm back, baby.
Oh, you're back, baby.
I'm back, and I have more energy than ever. So
well,
again,
I realize, I've said this a lot anytime I'm working with people. I'm like, I am a collaborator. I need to vibe off of someone else. And I think I vibed off of your weird vibe on Tuesday because we were both out of it.
Chaotic.
Yeah,
I was out of my mind. But I'm getting it all together now.
Sadia.
Britney Spears, Kevin Federline, chaotic. What are you holding?
I was just about to put a hat on because my hair looks psycho. I haven't had a haircut in forever.
Ooh, should we do another haircut video?
Oh,
where I cut your hair poorly?
No. I don't think people like us on video together. What I will say is we promised you a bonus episode. It's coming.
It's coming. It's very difficult.
A lot of work.
This one it's worth it, though. It's going to be worth it. Should we tell them what it's about?
No, because we still have to figure out how we're going to do it. But it's going to be great, and it is coming, and it is our it is making
Apology
up for
the
our Candy Muse episode. Oh, do you have any Candy Muse news?
Candy Muse News. That's going to need its own theme song, William. Now, this week in Candace Muse news, Candy Muse got a tattoo of Candy Muse on her arm. Will she regret it when she's older? We will find out. It is huge, and it is on her forearm. It's very well done.
Is it
it's
her
beautiful
merch image? You know, she put out that merch
that new
looks
merch
nothing
that
like
looks
her.
just like her. She... It is not that. It is like a spooky... It's almost like a Nikki Kills picture with like big, long lashes. It's just eyes, her nose contour, and her mouth.
Oh, that's iconic.
Yeah, but it's also like...
For like a t-shirt. Maybe not for your forearm.
Here to here. Yeah.
Oh.
It's very large, and she said
could
she's going to
join
get
us on the
painted.
fisting special and be like, take it to the lips.
Take it to the lips!
All right.
Ah! Well, that's today's update on Candy Muse news. Now, let's bring in our guest.
Let's take a break.
After this break.
We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off. Do you want to improve your sleep? Well, listen up and get a Helix.
Whether you sleep on your side, your back, your stomach, Helix makes premium mattresses that are designed to fit your specific sleep style.
You know, now that it's spring, why not upgrade your sleep game and get a Helix mattress?
And you know what?
What?
I can guarantee you that they have a mattress for you with over 20 different styles and models for you to sleep on. I love sleep. I can't get enough of it.
And I love my Helix mattress. So ever since I got the big and tall, I know we go on and on about it, but it's a perfect fit for me. I haven't had a mattress before that I was able to select a model from, and I'm so happy I got to do that with Helix.
And I too have the big and tall model, and it's perfect for my big and tall body. I loved it so much, I got a second one from a guest room.
True.
Yes, baby. And the people are sleeping great in there when they eventually do sleep in there.
Best of all, Helix delivers right to your door with free shipping in the US, and you can get a 120-night sleep trial to make sure that it's right for you.
You also get peace of mind because Helix mattresses are backed by a limited lifetime warranty and have been recognized by experts at places like Forbes and Wired. And me. I am a sleep expert too.
Period. Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy to get up to 27% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy, and make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so that they know that we sent you.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Get yourself a Helix.
Okay, something about me. I love shopping. If you love shopping too, you have to check out Rakuten.
And all you have to do is shop, 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 shop. And with Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy.
Exactly.
Shop.
Homeware, daily essentials, jeans. We're talking eBay, CVS, and even Levi's.
Ooh, so I can buy a vintage couch, tons of paper towels, and grab a new pair of jeans and still get cash back.
And that's not all. You can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
But Big Dipper, how does this magic work?
Well, I'll tell you. Rakuten is paid by partner stores to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to you, the member.
Rakuten is so real for that.
Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. Don't you want to become one of them?
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app and start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today. Okay, we are back and we are very excited to have a special guest with us. Oh, the way from across the pond.
Across the pond.
Hello, Governor. Hello.
Yes!
Yay! Guess who it is? It's you've definitely watched his videos he's edited. He's the creator of the iconic Recap series. It's Lee Dawson.
Hi,
Lee.
guys. Hi.
Hello,
Thanks for having
Lee.
me. Thank you so
Thanks
much
for
for having me,
coming.
honestly. I can't promise a good interview, but I can honestly say it'll be better sound quality than Candy Muse's interview. So
Yeah, that's for damn sure. She was
I
with
know
baby
you-
Jessica down a well.
You told me at DragCon one year when I interviewed you, you were like, I just get very nervous about talking to people. What is that about?
No, that's the only time I think I've met you or spoken to you in person, because like I kind of regret doing that, because it was like on camera you were doing your thing anyway, but I wanted to say hi, but DragCon's so busy, it was like that was my only chance to say hi to you. So it was like, let me say hi, but also I'm on camera. I don't really like it. But do you remember that?
I do remember that. Do you?
That
remember?
was New York, maybe.
Yeah, it was DragCon New York.
Yeah, that was fun though.
For people who don't know you, Lee, how would you describe who you are and what you do? Because I'm so curious.
Wow.
What I really want to get to the bottom of in this chat is like, is your full-time gig making internet content that the drag world drools over and shares over and over again? Or is this some like little side hobby you do and you like are a third grade teacher or something? That's my big.
You could probably put the full stop after internet content, because that's probably where I'm at right now. Like my income is based on what I'm putting out into the world on the internet, whether that's Drag Race or other forms. that hasn't always been the case. That's probably been kind of a recent development, like last year or so. Obviously, you guys know I worked with the BBC on the Drag Race stuff, Drag Race UK stuff. That was a really great opportunity. That tied in with the recaps, which was just like obviously I'm getting paid to do those by people who sign up on my Patreon. So that was like enough of support for me to quit a full-time job and focus on doing that like on a rolling thing. I didn't realize that like that would probably only be like once a month. So that was kind of like my schedule, but I was happy doing that. Like I'm happiest when I'm at my own pace, taking my time and making sure that everything I'm putting out is going to be the best quality. Like
I relate.
I don't know that feeling.
No, because I know you were talking about your music video, Stepper. I really liked your music video, by the way. And I saw your IMA show. That was great. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. I
heard he
those
dragged
gals.
me. Oh, yeah. You are obsessed with the IMHO girls.
I do. I love them. But yeah, basically, I was happy doing it at that sort of speed. But that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I haven't put out a video in a little while, but I've been supported by my OnlyFans on the side at the moment. So that's let me take a little breather from the Drag Race stuff just for a bit. But I know I'm going to be full speed ahead with that, especially in the new year when it comes back.
So what were you, we're going to get into all that. You've been dropping good little nuggets for us to have a conversation about. So let's start here. What were you doing full time? Were you an editor full time, or did you have some completely different job?
Or did you teach yourself to edit?
Yeah. I did teach myself to edit.
Prodigy.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a hobby that sort of, when I dropped my full-time stuff, became the full-time job, because obviously the interest in the recaps picked up. I was like, okay, this is a fun thing. I can, this is only going to happen once in a lifetime. I'm just going to roll with it and go with it, and people enjoy it. And, it's going to bring a lot more life, it's going to bring more to a lot more people than if I was just doing one-on-one, which was my
Lee's audio cut out right here, but he told us he used to be a personal trainer. Got it. That is on my question list.
Okay.
I was thinking physical therapy.
So that was my full-time job, and I was just sort of doing videos on the side, where I could, and then the Drag Race stuff picked up. I was at Apple for a brief time between personal trainer, but I've still got that degree. I could still use it in the future, maybe. But wow. I left Apple, and now it's just the videos full time, really.
So,
that's so crazy.
Were you always a fan of drag? What, Meatball? You wanted to ask the next question?
I wanted to ask a question.
Okay, go on.
Have you always been a fan of drag and Drag Race, or was it just Drag Race that got you into drag?
I remember I got into Drag Race at season 7, so it was kind of late in the game. Would you say that's late in the game?
Yes.
Yes, very late. I think most people got adapted to it by season 3 or 4, right?
And I started watching at 1.
Yeah.
But we're on 12 now, so if you said...
But how old are you?
People, I'm 25, turning 26.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God. Get out of here. You're a baby.
Started watching it when you opened your eyes.
Thank you for calling me a baby. I appreciate that. I'm having such a quarter-life crisis. I feel just trying to make the most of everything. So I appreciate you calling me a baby.
No, just keep making mistakes until you hit 30 and then start getting it together.
Right. No, but we're on 12 now. So I guess if you said got into season 7, to some people, they'd be like, oh, I only just started watching at 11 or
that continues to blow my mind, because especially with working on Race Chaser, we go back and we look at everything, and I see, to me, I think of Manila and Latrice as these huge staples, icons, pillars in the community.
Yeah.
When you say Angina, I'm I know about Angina, from all the way. And there are some people who are who is India Farah when she returned for All Stars? And it's they have to teach the young kids the new queens.
What's weird is that it's harder for me to remember the newer girls. They'll
Same,
you could say someone's name and I'll be wait, I have no clue who that is.
Raja D. O'Hara.
Oh my God.
That the other day and someone was who? No, there's only one Raja. And I was what are you fucking talking about?
No, Raja D. O'Hara stan account. I love her to death.
Icon.
And she was so fantastic on her season, but she didn't I feel she's, there's a couple categories of queens where it's like amazing on television, but just then sort of go back to doing local gigs or just whatever bookings come in. And I have a feeling we're going to be excited to hear what Rajati O'Hara's been up to recently.
That's exciting.
What has she been up to?
I don't know, doing drag.
Oh, I guess we'll find out. No, but I was thinking, like, it's not just age as well, because you had the VH1 generation almost at like season 9. Like, you had a lot of people jumping on at that point because it was Logo before that. So I was in the Logo days. A ton
of new fans too.
Yuri, of course. No, but to answer your question, I was a fan of drag before Drag Race, but it definitely was. I was in a very different place in my life before I knew about Drag Race. I was a little less accepting to that sort of queer side of me, I guess.
Oh, so you didn't like that you were a little faggot.
I mean, I was still working at gay clubs and stuff like that, but I wasn't like fully, yes, mama work until Drag Race sort of showed that, until I was sort of exposed to it season 7. But I was still going to drag shows before Drag Race, still enjoyed. Obviously, we have Davina De Campo in Manchester, so I remember seeing her in shows and things like that. But
oh, you're in Manchester, huh?
Yeah, but obviously it got so much bigger when it became its own thing with Drag Race.
What's the sex club called in Manchester?
There's Black Eagle, maybe.
Been there.
No, the sex club.
Oh, there's like Basement. The like saunas and stuff.
Yeah, I went there when I was in Manchester.
Oh, really? How was that?
For you.
Very dark. Not a lot of lighting at all.
Yeah, I got invited by one queen when they came, and I was like, yeah, that doesn't sound like a fun day out. No, I'm not naming names.
If you name it, then we'll bleep it out.
Yeah, we'll just listen. Okay, so...
Okay. Wait, we gotta wait till later to talk about.
We'll talk about her later. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I had a great time at that basement in Manchester when we were over there.
I mean, I'm curious. I would try it.
It's a labyrinth. There was a lot going on. There was construction.
Wait, you've never been? Have you ever been to a sex club before at all?
No, I would definitely want to when things are back open.
Yeah.
I know I've never been fisted, and I've never fisted anyone before you ask.
Okay, well, all right. Wait, am I not predictable now?
You mentioned earlier that you weren't really accepting of your Yes Mama work side, but you were working at gay clubs. What were you doing at gay clubs?
It wasn't so much that I was like homophobic or anything like that. It was just like no time in my life was spent outside of just earning money and being a personal trainer at the gym and just being masking, lifting weights and stuff like that. So it was like when Drag Race came along, it was more I found a whole new community. It was exactly that. It was a community. Like when you found that community, it sort of, a lot of things changed, I think.
But what were you like a bartender or a bouncer, or you were just like walking around?
Oh, when I was at the club, I was behind the bar.
Oh.
Yeah. And that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I did that again. It was often like New Year's and stuff like that when it was really busy in Prides, like when people were dancing until 8 a.m. and the sunlight streaming through. It was a good time.
Over there where they
beer
do
that tastes like tequila?
Desperados.
Yeah.
I was going to say where they do Meatball's least favorite thing, which is measure the shots.
Oh my God. Why are the shots the size of a thimble over there?
Yeah, you got 25 and 50, don't you? The little single and double shots.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, well, give me a triple. And I guess they're not allowed to do that. So
is that smaller in the UK than the US?
Yeah, in the US, they don't measure it. They just
pour for like 10 to 15 seconds.
I got you. They go by seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, or if you're pretty, they'll give you whatever you want.
And but baby, I'm gorge.
You wouldn't typically find me inside nightclubs, so I guess I took that nightclub job to sort of challenge myself and just be like, okay, well, I'm never in this atmosphere because it makes me feel uncomfortable because I'm quite introverted. I'm very introverted, to be honest. So when I took that job, I was like, okay, let me switch it up, because I'm never in this place and I want to get to know the community more. So that happened before Drag Race, I feel.
So a couple questions.
Uh-huh.
Logistically, do you just like, before you even look at anything, like the moment a queen goes live on their, are you recording it? Like,
Yeah,
do you
how
just
do you get-
constantly screen grab and record and save and pirate everything?
Like, and do you have like an encyclopedia of like jokes?
So no and yes. I have the encyclopedia. I have folders and files and everything. I'm not screen recording it every time. And it's kind of ruined the fun and magic of it because everyone's like, oh, here's Lee screen recording. I'm like, I swear 90% of the time I'm just watching. It's like, I think the fun and magic of it comes from if I know something, like if I'm on Nina Bonina's live and like something certain, I know she's going to say something funny. I'm like, okay, on the off chance she's going to say like 3 words, 4 words I can put anywhere, you know? So it's very flexible like that. But no, I'm not always screen recording, and no, I'm not always like peeking on people's lives. It's just, I've got certain little chunks of stuff I can put in at the right places. But yeah, it is pretty much like an encyclopedia at this point. Like I've got tags and a lot of stuff.
I mean, it's crazy when you show the timeline of what you're working on, and there's like 20 video tracks or whatever and like 100 audio tracks. I mean, I know you taught yourself, but how long does it take you to finish one of those recaps? Because they're about 20 minutes long, right?
Yeah, I don't think they need to be 20 either. I feel like that's too long.
No, they're great.
They are amazing. Sometimes I need them to be longer.
Yeah,
I think they're hilarious.
I don't know. It's trying to find this right balance, but it's good to hear that though. I've recently started tracking them, like my hours, because obviously it just makes sense to know how fast you are in making them.
Yeah.
And pretty much every time it's like at 45 to 55 hours, like pretty consistently in that. I know, but you think that, but this is my job. And if it takes me 1 a month, that's like 50 hours over 1 month. That's actually kind of disappointing if you look at it like that. Like, that's how I see it. I'm like, well, people are doing 60 hours a week at their job. So I'm like, if anything, I should be doing more of these and faster. But I'm making it in that time, but I can't always be on for double that time, if that makes sense.
You can't force the magic.
Yeah, you just gotta come to you.
So, okay, so when you started making these, now all of a sudden, when you put stuff on the internet, you have a global audience. When you were training people in Manchester and occasionally working behind the bar, like, did you think that you would have friends all over the world? Like, now you literally... Yeah. I mean, we're talking obviously over Zoom or whatever, but when you come to the States for a drag con or whatever, you're linking up with people, you know, from everywhere who love what you do. And you have this sort of like internet shorthand and like all of these friends.
Yeah, I'm like such a pessimist that I'm... even if you had all these people and all these numbers, like, which I do see on my videos, it doesn't feel like that all the time. It doesn't feel like that many people are watching, and obviously I get so many nice messages and people appreciating my stuff. I just find it hard to see it like that. I'm thinking like, okay, when are people going to get bored of me? Like I can go a long time just sort of hiding away in the shadows, just thinking that people don't care. So it's very much like that. And I know for a fact there are a lot of people that don't like me, and I do let that
names.
Reddit.com.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, totally. It was like an overnight shift with Reddit. Like in the earlier days when it was like recaps were a new thing, it was a really positive reaction. Then like overnight, it was just like, I don't know, not accepted at all.
That's so crazy.
That's so weird about Reddit. Like, I like being shady and like mean with my friends. I like doing it one-on-one. I like texting with Meatball and just being like horrific. Just dragging people. Like, that's fun to me, but I never want to do it publicly. Publicly, I want to be like, what an amazing new music project from this person, and like, how good for them that they're doing a cosmetics campaign. Like, public facing, I always want to be supportive, which maybe sounds two-faced, but I also feel like it's better to put positive energy out into the world. And I actually prefer, I don't want to be like mean with a bunch of people I don't know and then we just get mean for mean's sake. I feel like it's actually more special to be mean with someone you know. Is this a twisted thought?
Right.
No, I think that's exactly what it is. I mean, that's why people have group chats. That's why you do that.
It's
like,
we
don't
can be shady
say
here.
Crazy shit in public.
I do think
it'll just come back to bite you.
I do think that me saying that though, like I can't expect everyone to be nice, and like you were saying with any audience, like the bigger the audience get, the more negative people they're always going to be. So I can't expect, especially when I see the fandom behaving the same way towards other queens. Like I know people are always going to get negative reaction in some way, so I can't expect that to be zero. But I did definitely notice that shift, like literally overnight. So I just stay away from Reddit. I haven't been on Reddit.
So is your
Yes.
relationship with negativity why you're so close with Nina Bonina Brown?
I suppose so. Yeah,
She gets
I didn't think of it like that.
much hate. She gets a lot of hate.
She gets a lot of hate, but she also says a lot of what's on her mind. And as being a fan of her, I don't agree with 100% of what she says, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's not my job to like stand behind every word she says. Like she's an independent person. She can say her own things. And a lot of people have distanced themselves from Nina because of that, because they think, well, you know that, like people have distanced themselves from Nina because she speaks her mind.
I always thought that people who distance themselves from her were like still, I don't know, talking to, like, to me, she's just a crazy aunt. So to me, I'm just like, she's a little nutso sometimes, but she's still funny and like she's still a great drag queen.
I think Pierre as a person is just such a talented artist that when they do sort of speak their mind too freely, like I don't think they understand that how people are going to react to it. But
which is wild because it's happened over and over and over and over.
But that's just sort of the person Pierre is, though. Like he won't see the pattern, but he's always happy to speak his mind. So I don't know. Sometimes I do stand
on the pod. That would
be fun. Sometimes I stand on the good side of it, like speak your mind, but it's not my position to tell you what to say, I guess.
Well, so here's my question. There's a list of there's some reoccurring clips that you love to put in. Like you love clips of Nina, you love clips of IMHO. Like there's some people, but the Nina thing has gotten so meta because like Nina watches you and then you watch Nina and then Nina watches you and now there's just clips of Nina being like, what is Lee going through? Like
yeah, that's been fun to set up the meta of it, but like I think Nina's been the main narrator of it just because it is just that dry sense of humor, like, oh well, that was terrible, or you know, and that's just funny. That's just always funny, like that dry sense of humor. So that's why they're a recurring thing. But the meta thing's great. Like you don't get that often, right?
Yeah, and it seems you also have a soft spot for Willem in Alaska because on a lot of the new ones, you just pull audio straight from our podcast.
Right.
Illegally. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, don't worry. There's a line of people, I'm sure, ahead of you with that problem. But no, that's fun and easy enough to do. And it obviously fits in with the context of the episode. I've got plenty more clips for the next one. You know, whenever I have a pending next one, I obviously just have a list of clips that I could pull, I guess.
Yeah. I have a question because a lot of the videos, the recaps were pulled down because of, I'm going to assume VH1. But then you were hired by Drag Race UK to do their recaps. So what's the tea?
It's the weirdest thing. Like, I've never been acknowledged by World of Wonder on the US side, but at the same time, like, aside from the odd singular takedown, like, we are taking this down because we are World of Wonder and we want to take this down, that's happened like once or twice.
Oh, okay.
So I can't say that they've been horrible with it. Like, they've kept up much more than I expect them to. And I think it's more of a, because I know people actually running the show approve of it. Like, people at the very, very top,
right?
They enjoy
they're happy, but it's such an umbrella thing. Like, there's so many people you can, you know, sort of shake up with it, that I understand that some get taken down. That's just the business of it, and that's why I have the Patreon for, you know, people to view them when they get taken down publicly.
Yeah, it feels like over there that like there are a lot of individual opinions about, you know, diasporic drag race work that people are like in support of, but as a company or as an institution, they can't condone it or support it. But like everyone in the, you know, very, not to bring it back to me in a meatball move, but very much like when I put out my LaCroix Boy video, I heard that people in the office were like sharing it, but the company never said anything about it because I'm gay. And they were like, we're not even going to touch a gay person.
I think it was the same with Trixie Mattel. Like, people at Mattel knew about her and really liked her, but they, as a company, did not ever say anything about it.
But now she's famous, and now they send
her stuff, and they're like, open this, please, we love you.
Yeah, very wild.
I just feel like World of Wonder needs some sort of a shake-up or a jolt just to realize what fans really want sometimes.
Yeah.
They want a Halloween special. That's what they want. They want a Halloween special.
Oh, I missed it. Was it good?
It looks like this. 4 people in a Zoom call. That's what it looks like.
Pretty much. I mean, whatever.
Okay. Well, I'm going to list off 10 drag queens that I've pulled up a list of the worst drag queens, worst to best. Now, I want you to tell me if you like them or not. Are you ready? Mystique Summers Madison.
I don't really...
Kelly Mantle.
Love Kelly Mantle.
Nicole Page Brooks.
She bites nipples. Great.
Madame LaQueer.
No impression.
Kenya Michaels.
Not much of an impression either.
Venus Delight.
Kind of cringy from what I've seen.
Layla McQueen.
Great artist. Should be back on All Stars.
That's what I think. I don't understand why she has me back.
So talented and always been so nice to me in person.
And here's the last one. Mimi, I'm first.
No impression.
Not no
I like
impression.
That. Also, that was just kind of rude. That's just early seasons.
I know.
Where did you? What's that list based off? It was a very random list.
It was just worst to best.
Where'd you find
the worst one was Sherry Pie. I just typed in worst drag queens in order. It's called rateyourmusic.com.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, our good friends at rateyourmusic.com.
Disqualified, 4th place.
Friend of the pod.
Jesus
friend of the
Christ.
pod.
Not friend of the pod. All right, let's take a break and we'll be right back.
Ooh, ah.
Okay, we're back.
Have you ever seen Wicked?
No.
What?
There's a lot of films I haven't seen, honestly.
It's not even a film.
Bitch, it's a play. Go to the West End.
Oh, is it not a film?
No,
it's
I knew it was a musical, but I thought there'd be a film as well.
You fully have a Wicked background running right now on your Zoom.
That's just a Zoom virtual background. That don't mean nothing.
It looks like the Green Witch is coming.
But I'm not really...
Yeah, maybe she's going to come fly in. You're not a fan of musicals, I'm assuming.
I mean, I can watch them. I like The Lion King.
Which one? The new one or the old one?
The musical, the first one.
They were both musicals. Lee, I gotta get you to watch a musical. Listen, I'm gonna email you something. You're gonna watch it, and then we'll have you back to talk about it.
I promise.
It's called Cats.
It's
a film called Cats, available now on HBO Max for kitty cats.
No, well, here's something that you did drop earlier, and I do have questions about. Let's talk about your OnlyFans.
Yeah.
What's it like having a big old fat cock and big muscles?
Oh my God, Jesus. You can sort of change the angle of that question, I guess. I don't know. I don't really... as much of a pessimist as I am, I'm also like kind of negative towards myself as well. So like while I'm running it, I'm not like, I don't feel like...
hot.
Right.
You're just like, I just need to make this money.
I'm just thriving. I'm just, posting what I'm posting on it, I guess.
Do you think that did you get any pushback from like people who are like younger fans of yours?
No, but I've kind of been careful not to post too much explicit stuff on, the main page, because I do wonder where a chunk of that comes from and, what age they are. So I'm sort of mindful of that. But in terms of pushback, I've probably had a lot, but I haven't read it.
Right.
Yeah.
On Reddit.
Because it's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be a lot more of the same. I accidentally found an article with my name in, and it was literally like the title was like "Joblessly Dawson ... I'm like, I'm not clicking on that.
That's smart, because we both would have. If it was our names, we would have clicked on it.
I
and
read the
sent
comments
it back
a couple
and forth.
times. Yeah,
So I know for a fact there's going to be more discourse, but whatever. I don't read it. I'm just doing my own thing.
I haven't subscribed to your OnlyFans, so I'm curious. What's like content on there? Is a lot of videos, photos, jerk off videos?
More than some drag queens, yeah. My dick's out.
What do you think about the drag queens taking over OnlyFans and like not showing anything?
I understand the argument because
I understand the argument if they're making entertainment and they're using it to get a direct income of entertainment, but I don't like the catfishing element of like the pictures of them in their underwear and then you go and there's no nudity.
Right. There was someone said to me, I really like that Katya has one because it's exactly what you'd expect Katya, the character, to have on it. But I haven't personally looked or subscribed to that one. I subscribe to Sasha Bells, and I know for a fact that's a real OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, it is.
Well,
I had to unsubscribe because it was too much.
Oh, okay. I'm sure people have probably done that with me as well. So don't worry.
Here's a little journey. Like a few years ago, we tried to set up a Race Chaser OnlyFans. Right. Because we wanted to make this like exclusive content. And initially I was like, this feels weird because it's mostly porn. But then we looked into it, and a lot of like literally personal trainers have like fitness videos, and like for a long time there were other things up there besides porn. And I think recently OnlyFans made a play, especially with Cardi B having an OnlyFans and some other mainstream people. They really made a play to be like, no, this is just exclusive content of any kind behind a paywall to directly pay the artist. So, Shay's been doing legit stuff.
I wasn't saying that it should only be nudity, but I'm just saying like you can't trick people to get their money and then not deliver anything.
There's definitely been a transition in like what people think when they see an OnlyFans link. Like you say, Shay's got her her music video and bonus content, but that's explicitly saying like this is what is going to be on the page, and behind the scenes content. That's great.
When she launched it, she was like fashion videos, and we were like, okay, we get what you're doing over there.
Right.
Do you do the kind of thing when you jerk off where you take your dick and you slap it into the palm of your other hand? You know
sometimes,
what I'm
yeah.
Or do you let it slap against your belly?
A bit of both.
Yeah,
I guess you subscribe, find out, but
Good play.
You know what? Those questions made me uneasy.
Really?
Right.
You're just like, do you slap it against yourself?
I'm just like, in video for
you were going to
12
ask
seconds.
The uneasy questions, Meatball.
I said, well.
Yeah, you said the weird questions. I said
the weird questions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
here's a weird one.
A weird question,
Have you ever had sex with a drag queen? Drag race or just regular?
I actually knew that question was going. I have, but years ago.
While they were in drag?
Getting out of drag.
Oh, you helped them get out of drag?
With your tongue.
They were quite capable. It was like, this was at the very start, like when, actually I don't even want to say that because then you'll know who it is. At the very start of it all, the very start of the machine. So this was years and years ago, and I barely remember it.
Oh my God, it was Alyssa Edwards.
Oh my God.
No, he said the very start. It was
penetration.
Zahara Benet.
Benet.
Right from the very start.
She said, play my banjo.
My God.
So you've also done other work for, like, you helped edit a little bit of Naomi's the Smalls World show, which was so cool. A lot of green screen, and it was incredible.
So cool.
Was she just a fan of your work and contacted you? Have other drag queens contacted you for work?
Me and Naomi have worked together maybe 4 or 5 times, but it's been on like visuals behind her. Like she had a Christmas show and she did another Wendy Williams number, so it was just like putting the graphics behind her for that. But we've done like musical numbers. I've worked with Cracker a lot on a few numbers for her show as well. So I'll be working on stuff and I don't always announce, I've made this.
Yeah.
But it was me. Yeah.
Wow.
Which is fun.
So cool.
What do you think about the music that comes out of the Drag Race girls? Whose music do you like?
Some of them I really enjoy, actually. I do enjoy Shay's music. I really enjoyed Blair's music. I thought it sounded exactly like Troye Sivan. Like, exactly like to the note, but it was good and I still listen to it and it's in my playlist. But I don't know. It's been a while since I've sort of really picked up.
Yeah, it feels like it's so interesting because it really feels like you listen. Like personally, I would only listen to drag queen music like out at a club or when I would DJ, then I would play it because I know people would like it, or like when they perform it live. I couldn't imagine like putting on. I'm like when I'm at home, I want to put on like R&B. Like I want to listen to Ari Lennox sing. I want to, like I sort of want to like cool down,
R&B.
Especially now. I feel like you don't know Ari Lennox.
No. I know Ariana Grande.
Yeah, well.
Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing.
That's one.
That's the one.
But they're in the playlists, but I don't go out my way to,
Have your videos gotten you in contact with like any real celebrities, not drag queens? Like, has anyone?
I don't think so. Like, honestly, probably outside of Drag Race, I can't really.
No,
that's unfortunate.
What's your dream job, Lee?
I have zero idea. Honestly, I really enjoyed personal training when I did it. But do I bottom? Was that the question? I just had to ask because that came out of nowhere. I can.
What do you mean?
I'm versed.
Oh, he can. Oh.
So I can do both. But going back to the job question, I enjoyed PTing. So I'd probably do that again in the future. But right now I enjoy the videos. And that's not going to last forever. So I'm just sort of doing that and seeing
honestly,
how long that will
feels like it's
sustain
going
me.
to last forever.
I don't know. People can get bored very fast. Again. Oh, yeah, that's true. And there's a lot more coming. And I think I really fumbled the ball this year because we had so much Drag Race and like I just didn't put out nearly as much as I wanted to. And I know people are probably disappointed by that. So I want to try and do better next time. But like, I don't know. I'm so also, it's like uneasy about everything. Like we're in a pandemic. Like things are crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, but withholding is good because then when you do drop a little gem, everyone will be into it.
Oh, sure. So I'm looking forward to that. But I don't know. I could have done more this year.
Well, you were busy slapping your dick in your hand.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Exactly. People need to be more considerate and think about that.
Yeah, exactly. Lee, do you have thoughts on the fact that we're going to do a live fisting demo?
I heard about that. I'm intrigued. I'm wondering who's going to be accepting to host that.
What do you mean?
What video service have you got?
Oh, yeah. We're figuring it out.
A lot of no's, A lot of people don't want that. So
I figured, maybe not on the YouTube homepage. When is it?
November 19th.
November 19th.
And you're just going to ask a guy like what it's like and how to do it. And
well, Meatball wants to play a game.
I want to play like a ring toss. I want to play count the fingers, like put in 3 and then be like, how many fingers am I holding up?
No, put in the fist and then hold up different numbers of fingers inside.
Oh my God.
And then we'll maybe do a little sign language game.
I mean,
he spells it out.
What sexual things gross you out?
Yeah. Is it fisting?
No. But that doesn't really interest me. Like I wouldn't do it personally. But nothing really grosses me out, I guess.
Have you ever worn a pair of...
I can always try more.
Have you ever worn a pair of heels, Lee?
I haven't. I've never gotten into drag.
Wait, you've been doing all this drag stuff and no one's ever offered to paint you or try to put you in drag?
No, I've never been put in drag. I think maybe in the future, like if I met with Cracker or something, like she could do a good job. But no, I've not really had a burning desire to.
Yeah.
But I'd happily do it.
Yeah, I'm afraid that the minute you put those heels on, it's over for the rest of us hoes. You have an encyclopedic knowledge of what and how to win.
She says, catchphrase.
I just feel like that would break some sort of fourth wall or something. I don't know. I'm not sure if the universe needs it.
Yeah, there's too much power.
Do you have people in your life that you interact with that you've known for like a long time who know nothing about the drag world and nothing really about internet? Like I have people in my life, both in my family and just sort of like that I've known forever, like childhood friends, who just like they know that I do stuff online, but like they've never seen my music videos. They know that I play gigs, but they just go like, he did theater as a kid, just no idea. And then, we all participate in this whole other world on the internet. Do you have people like that in your life?
Yeah, I definitely think that's the case. Maybe that's the case with my parents. Like they know I do drag race stuff and like videos, but it's sort of like, oh, I'm glad that's working out, and they're really supportive, but it's not their thing, and that's understandable. But I don't know. I think all my close friends just sort of get what Drag Race is because it's so mainstream now.
Yeah.
So anyone that asks about it, like they sort of know what the deal is.
Do your parents know that you get naked on the internet?
No.
What would that conversation be like? Do you think they'd be okay with it?
Why don't you play his parents?
Okay.
Honestly, we don't need...
I was on the internet and I typed your name in, and guess what popped up?
I saw an article that said jobless Lee Dawson flashes weenie on the intranet.
I saw you slapping your meat, so I did. No, I don't know. I think as long as they know I'm happy and like being supported, I think that's the main thing, especially right now. But I don't know. I don't know what that conversation would be like.
Well, we just did it, so
we just did it.
I love you, my son.
Thank you. Thank you, Papa.
I was trying to be your mom. All right.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Should we move on to the next segment?
Yeah, I mean, we've been kind
Which
of
is
doing
called
this the whole time.
Fuck Talk. Do you have any fun?
What's it called?
Fuck Talk?
Yeah. Fuck Talk.
Oh,
Where
okay.
you tell a fun, interesting sex story or a crazy, wild, funny one of something that's happened to you. And if you can't think
in a
of one,
pandemic?
No, not during the pandemic. At any
be-
point
it
in
can
your
be a
life,
throwback.
it could be a throwback to your first time and how uncomfortable it may have been.
I had sex in a graveyard once. That was fun.
Oh, spooky sex.
Yeah, that was
Ooh.
years ago though. Like that's just going really far back.
But why and how did you end up in this graveyard? Or was it a planned meeting?
I don't think we were specifically in the graveyard. I think we were like parked by it. It was that sort of thing.
Oh, but you were like, we can't do it at someone's house, so we have to drive over to the graveyard and play with each other's
graveyard.
sillies.
Graveyard governor. Oh, I hate that word so much. I hate willies so much. I really do.
Is that something people say? Willie?
I think some people do. I've never said it.
Okay, so tell us the graveyard.
That was the end of the story, honestly.
That was it. I told it for him.
That was it. What about you guys? Have you said yours?
What do you mean? Have we said yours? We
do it every episode.
dredge up our sexual trauma every single episode of this podcast.
I have that one story.
I'm thinking about graveyard. I'm actively looking on Instagram for the guy who I fucked in Manchester.
Oh.
Because someone sent me a photo of him and his friend, and I was like, oh, I fucked that guy. And I wanted to show him to you to see if you know him. So, Meatball, do you have a story?
Yeah, one time, when I was young, again, no, I might have been in college at this point.
You love to tell these childhood drama
we
stories.
couldn't, no, I was in college. I was an adult. But I was back home, and I was going to hook up with this, like, old fuck buddy that I used to hook up with who lived in my neighborhood, but we couldn't go to my house, and we couldn't go to his house, and I was like, well, let's go to the park down the street.
Not the park.
I know, there could have been children. It was nighttime. And so we went and, like, found this, like, really secluded area that had, like, a brick wall on 3 sides of it, and we went behind this air conditioning vent. And it was basically just behind someone's house. And I start like blowing him behind this air conditioning vent. But the dogs in the yard were just barking, nonstop barking. And so the guy whose house it was, like right when the guy completes, a flashlight comes around the corner. And he was like, what are y'all doing? And I looked up and it was one of my parents' friends. Like someone who had changed my diapers as a baby. And I was like, nothing! And we bolted, and I was terrified that he was going to tell my parents, and he never did.
Not right as he completed. That's what you said.
Yeah, complete. I worked him to completion.
I worked him down to completion,
That's
and
beautiful.
then he completed.
But honestly, I think it's great that he didn't tell my parents because he could have really ended it all for me. But also, what were my parents going to do? I was just going to get on an airplane and go back to New York.
Right. Good for you.
Thank
Good
you.
for you.
When did you lose your virginity, Lee?
Oh my god.
Was it to a lady?
No, I've never had sex with a girl. Ever.
I thought you were about to say I've never had sex.
Never had
Did
sex.
you find
Full
that
stop.
picture yet?
No, I can't. This is so horrible because he's a really nice guy. I think his name is like Bob or Robert.
Okay.
But you know how like
Robbie.
you
Really
know how you
narrowing it
can't
down.
remember people's Instagram names?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going through right now.
I mean, I probably do know the Manchester's.
He has an OnlyFans.
Okay.
And
Oh,
he has a mustache and he's kind of a bear and he's short
I don't know.
and he likes to wear a lot of costumes.
Oh,
He's always dressed up like
that
a
sounds fun.
construction worker or like in a union
See, I can't do that.
suit.
Yeah.
You don't like to give that fantasy?
Why
I
not?
can't do that fantasy. I don't know. That's just not really my gig.
What is your gig?
I don't know. Just I don't know. Not my gig.
I like your avoidance of these questions.
These are the weird questions now. This is where I'm like getting uncomfortable. I don't know.
I think
Dipper, do
you
you have-
represent such a modern, a narrative of a modern gay male.
Yeah.
An OnlyFans account and an obsession with Drag Race.
I mean, that's pretty much the landscape right now, isn't it?
Yeah. But you
I
know,
can't fault anyone for doing it, honestly. It's literally, sometimes it can be like life-changing money. And especially at a time like this when we're all strapped and it's like everything's so uncertain, like I don't fault anyone for doing it.
no, I celebrate
I
people
think
for
it's
doing
great.
it. I think
Right.
it's actually like a cool. It's literally like because these are two things. These are two skill sets that I think 10 years ago people would be like, how do I make money being funny about a show I like and a culture that I enjoy and like showing off my dick? And it's like now we have websites that allow us to like pull that income and like allow and like I think that's an amazing.
I think it's great because if there's someone hot that I see and I'm like, oh, he's hot. Oh, great, he has an OnlyFans. I could just see his dick now,
and give him his money.
and he
I mean,
gets
you have
money
a point.
for it. Yeah, it's wonderful.
Coins. Well, Lee,
Cointana.
we've made it to the end of the show. Now it's
did
time
it.
for you to plug yourself.
Okay. Lee Dawson PT, I guess, is where you'll find me mostly. You already know I have an OnlyFans, onlyfans.com/LeeDPT, I want to say. Patreon.com/recaps. There will be more recaps. There will be more Drag Race. We all know this. So more to come on that front. And I still really enjoy doing it.
Drag Race till the end of time, baby.
Yes, baby.
Yeah, it seems that way. Are you guys still enjoying Drag Race? Silence. What are you guys enjoying?
Well, it's my job now. So like when I watch
It is.
Drag Race, I am typing. I literally watch it, pause it, type an outline. So
But it
for me, it's like a little bit, I enjoy it because it means I get to participate in fun conversation about it.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I enjoy it. But I think you brought up a really, really good point, which is someone needs to shake the table over there and give them what the fans want, not what they think people want.
Yeah.
I want to see more. I guess like older queens. It feels like they're very much skewing for like a younger audience right now. But like, there's so many incredible queens that are like above the age of 35 that are great. That we just
And have
aren't
been
on
doing
the show.
it forever, so they're not going to be like train wrecks at Snatch Game.
I mean,
They're-
when I said that earlier, when I said they need a shakeup, I didn't even mean the show, but you're right. The show does need a shakeup too. I meant like the handling of, which queens are getting promoted after
Right.
the,
Oh yeah.
after the actual show. But you're right. The show itself doesn't.
But I
would
think
appreciate a shakeup from
And
the
I-
show.
I think
And
it's fun,
think-
and I think Drag Race UK really did shake it up because it was
Yes.
like watching Drag Race for the first time all over again.
I agree.
It was like
And I think Rue is ready for the shakeup, girl.
Yeah.
She, as a host, is getting looser and crazier. And like, I love when she's like had too much coffee and she like
Right.
does the
Yeah.
walkthrough and she's like, are you gonna be kooky enough for this show? You know, like
Yeah.
when she really pops off, I'm like, they could do this everywhere. Girl,
Yeah.
get
Right.
some trans queens on the show. Like, I
Right.
don't understand the
Fucked up.
hang up at this point. It's like they need to, you know, just have someone come in and be like, do this, this, and this. And I think they have a fear that the audience, you know, like, I don't know what it's like to run a fucking successful Emmy-winning production company and a legacy TV show, but I think the fear is that they've done stuff a certain way and it's led them to success, so they don't want to fuck it up. But they should take their own lesson, which Rue says every time there's a walkthrough, is like, take a risk and make me laugh. And they need to take a risk and make the audience laugh.
For sure. Yeah, I think so. But you guys aren't getting like anything out of the show anymore. Is it past that point for you?
I still think I like it. I think the last season of the American Drag Race was, I mean, it was tainted and it felt weird.
It felt weird
but
for
it
a
was
lot
still
of reasons.
Right.
Yeah. But like, it just, I mean, there was definitely something missing, and then randomly there would be just like a random goose woman standing in the corner. And then you'd be like, oh, right, there's someone that was taken off the show. Like, it's just, I was taken out of it too much, but I think the queens on it were incredible. They were all just robbed of like a good season.
It was a difficult season.
Yeah.
It was a weird season, like you say, tainted. But it was still like a really good cast. I still really enjoy them. But yeah, even for me, like, I really enjoyed Canada. I really enjoyed UK. I'm so excited for season 2 to come back. But like 12 wasn't my favorite season. And like 11, like people know, like, I haven't enjoyed a few recent seasons. Like, if they can bring what they did with UK season 1 again, I'm all on board.
Have you read the screenplay for that movie Bulk?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
Had Alison Mossy at any point ever contacted
I've received an email. No, I never received an email. I can say for certainty.
Go.
God, what situation?
All right.
What
Crazy.
a mess.
I think we should stop.
Yes. Thanks for listening to Sloppy Seconds. You can follow us on Instagram at SloppyPod. Send us an email at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com or call with your fuck talk story to 213-536 9180. You can follow me and Dipper on Instagram at Big Dipper Jelly and Spiciest Meatball and Fat Drag Meatball on Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode, which now come out every Tuesday and Friday.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Doodle-doo-doo, forever dog. To listen to Sloppy Seconds ad-free, sign up for Forever Dog Plus at foreverdogpodcast.com/plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media.
M.O.M. Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball. Mixed and mastered by William Pitts.
Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey.
Our artwork is drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.